Hello and welcome to Let's Talk Sports, live watch along of the third and final test between South Africa and the British and Irish Lions. Welcome all, I'm Jamie Davies, and obviously for the next hour or two we will be spectating the final test, which of course it's one apiece after the first two tests in Cape Town. They'll finish it in Cape Town, and whoever wins this wins the series of the Lions Tour of 2021. Big game this. We saw in the first test the Lions prevailing after what was quite a tight game, but then in the second match, after what was pretty much an hour long of the first half, going way over the 40 minutes, it was sadly, of course, not the way to go for the Lions, and South Africa reminded us of why they are the world champions and why they are probably the toughest team to beat right now in the world of rugby. Well, the players are coming out onto the pitch. It looks as though South Africa are coming out first. Of course, they are the hosts of this tour here in Cape Town. Sadly, it's another test that will be in an empty stadium. Do get in touch on our live chat page, folks. Do vote on our poll as well. We've also shared a live stream link pinned to the live chat page. So if you haven't got access to watch the game, that link I have used in the past, and it should hopefully work for you. And if you haven't voted in that poll, and it's a massive majority for the Springboks, 84% of you have voted for South Africa. The Lions only at 16%. Well, they're doing the usual tradition of the welcoming of the Lions coming out onto the pitch. I think this is the one thing I love about rugby, the traditional kind of spirit and kind of welcome that they bring to the visitors. And, you know, South Africa are no doubt going to do whatever they can to make the Lions feel uncomfortable before the ball is even kicked. And, of course, the trophy is on display today. That's what they're fighting for. And as Khaleesi comes on leading his team of the Springboks, the captain, the World Cup winning captain, he was the first ever, I believe he was the first ever black rugby player to lift the Rugby World Cup as a captain. So that was a history-making moment when it was the Rugby World Cup final in Japan 2 years ago between South Africa and England. So they're both on the pitch, both squads. We're just getting ready for the national anthem of South Africa. Do get in touch on our live chat page and I'll read out your messages. Be great to hear from you. We've got Sean Glendining saying, hi Jamie, all the way from Cape Town. Hello Sean. I take it you're hoping for another South Africa win today. Of course, the last time... I love what Evans Ali has put, saying, no messing around today. I've got a table booked at the Ivy for 7:30 p.m, which in the UK, this game kicks off at 5 p.m. So he's hoping it'll be all done and dusted before 7. We'll find out. I do need you lot to answer me this question, though. Does it mean that if it's a draw after 90 minutes, will they actually have a decider, or can it actually end in a draw? Because if I can remember, when we toured New Zealand 4 years ago, that last game ended in a tie, which ended up as a tight series. Will that happen again today? Can that happen again today, or do they have to have a winner? Let me know. Actually, Evans Ali, where is the Ivy? Whereabouts is it in the UK if you're in England? Do share with us. We got William Bryan saying, come on Lions. Leslie Lenahan saying, come on the Lions. We got Chris Ratty saying, hoping for a great match. For any of you who's wondering if they can watch the game on here, it won't be live on here, but I've got a link in the chat page that's pinned. It's a pinned message from the channel, from Let's Talk Sport. Click on that, try that, and it might just work for you. I have used that link in the past, so that might help you out. We got Greg Livingstone. Hello, Greg. It's been a while, mate. I haven't seen you in a while. Asking, hi, Jamie. Oh, no, not asking. Saying, hi, Jamie. Just finished Rugby Sevens. My team finished second throughout the whole tournament. Oh, fantastic. How many teams competed, Greg? Have you been watching the Rugby Sevens in the Olympics? Right. So, still just doing the usual anthems and all that for this match. starts. So match about to start. Oh, rainy Richmond, eh? You in London, are you? We got Diane Muller saying, "Love the Springbok colours, Jamie." No, this is Brazil. No, I knew I should have put a red T-shirt on. I don't have a Lions shirt. Don't own one. I was thinking of getting one ahead of the series, but I haven't got one. I should have just put a red top on. Damn it! I feel like I'm going to curse my team here. As you can tell from my accent, I'm English, so I'll be wanting a Lions win. But whoever wins, it deserves it. Well, they've done the usual entrance and all that. Here we go. Greg, I think, has confirmed it for us, saying if the test ends in a draw, both teams will share the trophy and the series can be drawn. Well, that's what I thought would be the case, which I'm sure, I think my dad told me the other day that they might have changed that for this one, but I'm kind of hoping not. I feel like it's quite fair, and you know, you can't find a winner, just have it as a draw. Share the trophy, it's better than nothing. But yeah, we would like to see a winner, I think. Anyway, here we go then. The referee is just getting ready to make the kickoff. It'll be the Lions to make the drop kick. Now it's Mr. Bigor. He's been starting as a fly half for the Lions throughout this series. He starts yet again. It's his third cap. Here we go then. And we begin the third and final test. Massive, massive evening of rugby coming up here. It's a massive occasion for the sport. Here we go then. South Africa with the ball then. And it's kicked down the field. Oh, that's a good kick forward again. It's Colby who picks it up. The little midget, I like to call him. He's a deadly midget though. And then it'll be Pollard with the kick. Or was it Leroux? No, it was Leroux who got that kick. He's kicked it far forward. It's Bigor. Now it's South Africa with the ball. Of course, all in the same stadium. No fans at all throughout this series. A real shame. We've got Evans Ali saying, great game of rugby this morning between Australia and the All Blacks. Yes, All Blacks winning the first match of their series. Sadly, I wasn't able to do a watch-along for that because we did our Olympics watch-along for the men's football final. For some of you rugby fans, you're probably asking me the question of what's football, Jamie? What are you talking about? Back with the rugby. Only a minute gone. Of course, that first half last weekend was hard to watch. Even if you did support a team and it was just or neutral, it was just hard to watch, wasn't it? Nearly lasted 60 minutes long. I'm sure it was an hour long, that first half. Which is fine if it's good rugby, but the first half was pretty dull, I thought. For any of you who are trying to get access to watch the stream of the rugby today, there is a link in our live chat page which is pinned under Let's Talk Sports. So do try that link out and you should hopefully find your way to watch the game. And then stay on here for our watch along and let's stay interactive while we watch this. We've got our first penalty then. And Dan Bigor in his second test he got 3 out of 4. First test he got 5 out of 6. So he's been okay. I'd say he's been reliable. But he's got a good, this could be a good start for the Lions if he makes this kick. In an attempt to get them leading 3-0. Oh, he's way wide. He's missed it past the left post there. Not a good start at all. And South Africa will start again after 2 minutes and 40. Sucker Punch says the link is bad. I'm afraid that's the only link I've got you. do try that website still, because there are other links to it. So do try it. But that's the only link I can really give you, I'm afraid. Pumpkin Eater saying Leroux instead of Leroux. Ah, okay. Yes, that's a good point, Greg, saying that if anyone is in the UK, it's on Sky Sports. Of course, we've got a ball tracker as well that we're trying out on our bottom right corner of your screen, so trying to get you as close to the action as we can without having to show the game without copyright, without the rights, basically. Line's done there for a high tackle. I think that was... looked as though it was Aki who made the tackle. Oh yeah, he went around his neck. No wonder he got penalised. Leslie Lenahan saying Lions got to play with flair. Jamie Link saying I don't see any link below. It's pinned. It's a pinned message on the live chat page from Let's Talk Sport, Jeremy. We've got our line out here, our first one of the game. Line out success, 4 out of 4 for South Africa in the first test, 10 out of 12 from the second test. Well, the line's pretty chuffed with that one. I mean, they really are warriors out there. Look at this! Horsey Girl saying I support both teams because I'm British and South African. It's all right for you, Horsey Girl. Whatever the result, it's a good outcome for you. Well, we've got a scrum coming up. Lions giving out 4 of them in that second test. If you haven't yet, folks, be sure to subscribe to the channel. If you love your rugby, click that subscribe button and support the channel. We reached 4,000 subscribers this weekend, so thanks to all of you for supporting the channel and keeping us going. Horsey Girl's made her mind up. She's gone with going with the Springboks. Here we go then. Come on, Lions. Got to reach 6 minutes so far in this game. It's now with Price. This is his first start of the test series so far, I believe. Oh, it's the same for Pumpkin Eater as well. British and South African, I believe. Kick made. Oh, it hit the shoulder. Ah, he lost it. Van der Meij, he nearly had it from that kick. It's going to be a line out. Referee went into the back of Pollard there. Pollard straight away forgave his apology. I think the referee was getting a bit too excited there, making his run towards where the line out was being taken. Here we go, the nice short pass with the line out. Here's Tom Curry. Come on, lad. Goes right in there in his number 7 shirt. Now with Price. And to Furlong. I do apologise, Furlong, but when I sometimes read it wrong and keep thinking it says furlough because of that word that's kept coming up on the news over the last 12 to 18 months. Terrible. I know, terrible joke. It's not a good word either. You know, Alan Jones is currently on South Africa's half, but he'll have to get back in line. Looks as though we've got quite a few of you in this live chat page who are British and South African. Which means whatever the result, they're winners. They can't put a foot wrong with the teams that they support. Come on, ref. What's he doing? So, what's the referee giving here then? So Alan Wynne-Jones was keeping the ball underneath his legs, and then one of the South African players went in for it as a loose ball. They haven't paused the clock here, so it's going to be a scrum. Here we go then. South Africa starting the scrum off. Oh, again, Lions have collapsed. Which always has been the case throughout this series, especially the second test. Completely collapsed. Actually, both sides collapsed, so they'll have to retake. Leslie Lenahan says, come on the Welsh lads. Zoe Rowland saying, none of the links are working for me, so I'm here, please be good. I'll do my best, Zoe. South Africa with the scrum, it's successful for them. Here they come now as they come towards the middle of the pitch. About 40 yards away from the try zone. Oh! Just got put down there, Leroux. Here they come now, South Africa, and this looks dangerous straight away down the left flank. Just got taken down there, but already South Africa look on the front foot there. Oh, what's the referee done here? But for a moment they went down the left flank. And honestly, one more pass down to the far end of their player, they would have got the try for me. Pace is just so good, and they're so quick when they want to be, South Africa. Meanwhile, the game has been paused. It's been paused because of Lions not moving away. But there is an injury for one of the Lions players. Not sure who it was, but looks like it might be an issue with his knee. Hopefully, it's not too bad. And just replaying the chance that they had, South Africa. And for the first time in this game, the clock has been paused. So it's Mr. Bigor who's being checked out. He's the man who's injured. They're showing the replay here as I think he went trying to go in for a tackle. And he just landed on his knee quite badly, it seems. And then his opponent's leg was wrapped around his neck for a moment. Petrus saying Mpempe. He did score a try last week, if I can remember correctly, in the second test for South Africa. So hopefully Bigor can carry on. He's limping for a moment. Well, the Lions have to make an early change here. A couple of medics still with him. Diane Muller asking me, have you had a Castle beer yet, Jamie? I have not. But I guess if South Africa win today, I'll have to go and buy one. Maybe that's what will happen. Whatever the outcome, I'll have to go buy one and try one. And you can't say no to trying new beer that you've never tried before. But I've noticed it is like the main sponsors of this series, so you can't actually avoid the logo or the branding from these games whatsoever. And well, it looks as though Bigor is going to have to go off here. He's having two medics carrying him off the pitch, so when you see that, you normally think that they're done. And yet, Bigor is going off very early here. And it's Finn Russell who's coming in for him, the number 22. So Finn Russell replacing Big O. That's the first change already in this game. We got a penalty coming up for South Africa with Mr. Pollard. And no problem whatsoever. And there's your first points of the series, of the test that is. And it's South Africa that get the first points of the game, 3-0. He's been very reliable behind his kicks, Mr. Pollard. And the match has resumed. 3-0 then at the moment. And already the referee, well, he's given, what's he given here? He hasn't, has he given him a penalty? No, I was going to say, well, he has, but it's going to be a drop kick. Way too far out to try and go for there. So Russell, who's just come on, yep, he is definitely injured, Big O. He's going down the tunnel. So that's it. That's his series done for the Lions. No more kicks from him. Russell will replace him. Ooh. Of course, let's not forget in South Africa now. It is currently winter time there, so it's probably going to go dark very early, just before the end of the first half over there. Oh, that's a nasty cut, just below his left eye of Williams. Oh, and one of the South Africa players is bleeding as well. I think that's the Roo. Looks like it might be a nosebleed for him, but he's got blood all over, stains all over his shirt. Will he change his shirt? Surely not. Greg Livingstone says that Finn Russell is the best number 10 in the world, not because he's Scottish, but just watch videos of him. Unbelievable. Of course, Greg is from Scotland. Alan Wynne-Jones is another guy who normally has his ears bleeding, and already they're bleeding. Even before he goes out on that pitch, he's got his plasters ready. I did forget to pause the clock, folks, since they're being checked. These players are being checked out. So there's already been a replacement. Muster has gone off. So that's both teams that have made changes so far. We've got a scrum coming up here, 13 minutes gone. If you've just joined us, only 3 points given so far for South Africa from a penalty for Mr. Pollard to score. Lions had a chance as well, but they fluffed it from Big O before he went off injured, and now he's out for the rest of the series. Let's see what you've said on our poll. Has it changed at all? If anything, it's become more of a Springboks majority. 81% for South Africa to win today. Lions at 19%. You can, of course, still vote on our poll, folks. The moment you vote, though, that's it. You can't change your vote. That's the greatness of that YouTube poll feature. We've got another scrum here. Oh, and I think they won that one, Lions. They did well there. This is what they need to show. They need to show some rhythm. In all fairness, we haven't seen anything from the Lions yet in this game. Quarter of an hour gone, we've not really seen anything. A lot of stop and starts for them, and that's what we saw really in the second test. We've not seen a flow. Not in this whole series, really. Only one try in the whole series, which was back in the opening test, which, of course, the Lions won. But yeah, South Africa collapsing there. Warren Gatland watching on calmly up in the stands with his team. And Russell will get his first penalty. It's a kick distance from 36 metres. There you go. And the Lions have got themselves on the board for the first time. It's 3-3 now after 16 minutes. No tries yet, of course. And South Africa will make the drop kick as it approaches down the Lions half on the right hand side. It's Itoje who makes the catch. Here they come now, Lions. Now this is a bit more like it. Show a bit of a flow. This is it. Quick passing and forward making. Here they come. Now Russell, who's just scored the penalty. Across to the right-hand side is, I think that's Price. Now Adams. Well done there from Adams. Van der Merwe. Oh, come on. Russell. Oh. Now Laws. Back with Russell. 7th phase. Tell you what, this is the best we've seen from the Lions in this first half than we ever did in that second half from last week. Dejan Moore saying they keep hitting brick walls. That is definitely South Africa's defence right there. Described as a brick wall. Daniel Piquet saying difficult to get a flow if you can't win the gain line. Well, Khaleesi is down, and I think he's been done for a high tackle maybe. Ellen Wynne-Jones having to go towards the referee here. Not sure what they're having a chat about, but we'll see in just a moment, I'd imagine. He hasn't paused the clock though. 18 minutes on the board. Wasn't a bad kick from Russell towards Price. Oh no, Adams it was. If you haven't yet, folks, do click that subscribe button. We do other sport watch-alongs as well. If you love your MotoGP, that's our next watch-along tomorrow afternoon at 1 PM. And the clock has been paused at 18:22 as Khaleesi is injured. He's having a, looks as though he's getting a bandage wrapped around his right hand. Great play to watch, Khaleesi. I'm a big fan of his. Annie's saying, what's Annie saying? Jamie, please don't touch your face. Sorry. I'm growing well, you probably can't see it. I'm growing facial hair at the moment, and it's kind of annoying because I don't really normally do facial hairs. Anyway, here come the Lions. They're close to the try zone. They're pushing it through. Surely, come on, yes! I think they've got it. Yes. Oh, relief! A try. Yes. And the Lions have a try. They take the lead. And what a way to do it, because as you lot were saying on the live chat page, South Africa are like a brick wall, and they had 5 or 6 Lion players formed together to push the ball forward and help them get across the line, and it worked. That might be the way forward in this last test, but the Lions finally get a try. It's been a while. South Africa 3, Lions 8 before the kick. Oh yes, oh yes, I'll take that. Evans Ali says, get Marcus Smith on for the second half. And Daniel Piquet says, not so easy to move brick walls around. That's it, it takes a group of them to push it through, but that was Ken Owens with the try. It's his first ever Lions career try, and that could prove to be very important. So Russell, he scored on his first kick. Can he get 2 out of 2 to get it up to 10-3? Of course, not easy for Russell when he's not been in the starting lineup. Yep, he's got that. Should make that. Yes, he has. No problem. So the Lions 7 ahead. Plenty of rugby to go, though. We're only at the halfway point of this first half. This is much better rugby to see. Not because the Lions are leading, but a bit of a flow going compared to that second test, anyway. South Africa 3, Lions 10. Diane Miller says, well done, guys, well done. That wall must have been made of clay. Or cement. Right, here they go then. And there has been a... it looks as though Ragga Smith has gone off for South Africa. Mohammed saying your link live is slow. As in the live stream link I'm sharing with you. To be honest, it is a bit delayed, but look, it's better than nothing. It's a free link. Can't complain really, can you? Put the light on. Here we go then. Come on, Lions. There's been a pause here. Forgot to pause the clock there. Here we go then. Another scrum. And it's South Africa that push it forward. They get the kick through. Who did that come off? Nigel Goff saying, what's with the looping fan noise in the background? There are no fans. Stadium is empty. Stop faking it, guys. I'm just trying to bring as much close to you as I can. The fan noise I've been using for even matches in lockdown in England with the football, so it's just to try and get a bit of an atmosphere going on a watch along. But stop faking, I love it. Oh, Alan Wynne Jones down. Oh god, what the hell's going on there? Come on, get the ball. They're all Toj's just thumping in there. South Africa playing advantage. To be honest, my top two favourite players from that Lions squad is Atoje and Alan Wynne Jones. They're my favourites. Atoje's performance against New Zealand at that World Cup was just incredible to watch. First time I properly noticed him, to be honest, and I just loved watching him. Of course, no de Klerk. It's weird. Brian Abana's watching. He's in the dugout of South Africa's team. Of course, I'm sure they'd let him in there. He won the World Cup for them in 2007 against England. Let's not go back there. Got a line out here for South Africa to be taken by Bonambi. Bonambi's an absolute. He's just a. He's massive. He's awesome. I wouldn't like to be on the wrong side of him. And he's got the ball now. As ooh, what's the referee saying? Come on, play on. It's fine. Go on. Pollard with the kick. Oh, nicely intercepted by Williams. Big kick, big jump. Make sure he gets the ball back for the Lions there. Yeah, that was a good block. Good block by the South African there. When it was Price that was trying to make the kick. I'm right thinking Price is Welsh, isn't he? Anyway, Lions do have a line out here, but they'll let Russell make the kick, and then they'll try and push it down the field. South Africa to start with the ball again. It's with Mpempe. Oh, Scotland, sorry. Come on, Lions, that's it. Adams. Oh, is that not a forward pass? No? Oh, maybe it was fine. Referee was next to it. 37 carries for the Lions so far. South Africa with 16. And the meters made a lot more for the Lions, 68 to South Africa's 35. And then the gain line success is more Lions as well, 32 to 11. So this is a great start for the Lions. They want to keep that momentum going and use that momentum, because at some point we know the Boks are going to come back and fight. They're an amazing team, and they're very frustrating to play against. The CC channel says, give a shout out to Paulie. Hello, Paulie. Hope you're well. Oh, here we go. Come on. Oh, nearly. He just got stopped there, Williams, down the right flank. Still got it though, Lions. About 30 metres away. on, the referee's paused. And it's South Africa are penalised there for not moving away. And Russell will make the kick. And there's going to be a line out here just in front of the try zone on the left hand side. This is a great chance for the Lions in what has been a great first half for them so far, with 12 minutes to go till half time. Dr. Chris Davies. Funny enough, Dr. Chris Davies, if you are still watching, my brother is called Chris Davies, but he's not a doctor. He's a graphic designer. Here we go then. Line out is good for the Lions. Itoje hardly, not even challenged up there when he picked up the ball. But he's now in the middle of all the players of the Lions and the South Africa lot. They're doing what they did before, Lions. They're pushing it through. Oh no, instead this time it won't work out because the referee has stopped them. South Africa high-fiving each other after that. Oh, was that a mistake by Tom Curry? So South Africa will be able to drop kick it. Oh, he slipped over when he made it. I think that was Pollard with a kick. Now, what was wrong with this? Tom Curry. He was pushing Khaleesi away, and that's what happened. And then Khaleesi pushed him down to the ground. So basically, because there was no ball involvement between the two, that's why they stopped. So he gave it away, Tom. He hasn't been his best in this series, I must admit. He actually went to my school, in case you lot didn't know. And he says, this isn't going well. Come on, Bok. Pull yourselves together, guys, she's saying. Be sure to subscribe to the channel, folks, as well. If you haven't already, if you love rugby, click that subscribe button and give us a follow. Let's Talk Sport is your home of sport watch-alongs on YouTube, and they're free to watch, of course. And of course, the new football season starts next weekend with the Premier League, the Bundesliga, all the big European leagues, so we look forward to doing them in due course. Anyway, line out wasn't good for South Africa because Lions intercepted it. Oh, thanks, Zoe. Saying she subscribed. Who are you supporting today, Zoe? Evans Ali saying, no way, you're a Nantwich lad? No, I live 20 minutes from Nantwich. I live in a village called Malpas. But yeah, I know what you mean by Nantwich. That's where the Currys lived. So still do. I don't know. It's going to be I think there's going to be a scrum reset here. Yeah. Megan Barry asking, is this live? Yep, this is live in Cape Town. Megan also saying, listening to radio but looking at stats on this. Who are you supporting today, Megan? Now is Wyn Jones. Oh, to a Toje. Go on, lad. Oh, no. Oh, he did well. He did well. I was quite surprised he got through that quite easily, but he got taken down. South Africa live for another day, and they looks as though the lines have been done for not releasing anyway. For the Lions, I'll say this right now, I think South Africa will welcome half-time. But Lions could do with another, if they can. Second try would be delicious. Be delightful. Mariska Swat asking who was the lady who sang the national anthem for South Africa today. I'm not sure. If anyone does know, do let them know on the live chat page. We've got a line out here for South Africa. They know they need to just up their game a little, because at the moment they've not been showing much up there in the Lions half. Alan Wyn Jones, yet again, his ear is bleeding. It's his left ear this time. He had both ears bleeding in the last match. Here comes South Africa. Of course, a try for them would pretty much get them level with the Lions if they get the kick right, but need to score one first. Warren Gatlin, you wouldn't know how he's feeling with his when you watch him on the sideline. He's got his mask on as well, so you wouldn't really know what kind of emotion he's on. Diane saying, I think you should change your shirt. It's not bringing much luck. I might have to keep it on then. So, just over 6 minutes to go. Atoje and Wyn Jones forming again for this scrum. They're going to have to reset. Been a few resets of this so far. Well, it looks as though, funny, they keep having the cameras focused on Vani Polo. He's on the bench today, so that's the bench options, one of the bench options for the Lions if they need it, which I'm sure they will. Of course, you got all those coaches and stats guys around Warren Gatlin. It's some team, some technical team anyway. Just under 5 minutes to go. If you've just tuned in, it's the Lions that lead the third and final test in their bid to win the series in South Africa. Meanwhile, South Africa have a penalty kick. Top point scorers for South Africa all time, it's Percy Montgomery with 893 points. That's a lot of points in a very long time career. And he's made it, Mr. Pollard, so that means it's been reduced, the lead for the Lions. It's now South Africa 6, Lions 10. So, Lions with that drop kick. South Africa penalised there for not releasing. Just about 3 minutes to go till half time. I think if it ends like this, I think we'd all say that it's been probably a first half won by the Lions, and scoreline will obviously tell you that, but they look more threatening. And they were very close to getting a second try, which would have created quite a gap before that kick we just saw from Springboks. Looks like we'll have a line out here for the Lions. Just on the right flank, just about 5 metres away from the try zone. Oh, Wyn Jones slipped it up and it's intercepted and it's picked up by Bonambi. Wyn Jones will be annoyed at himself for that, completely dropping the ball. Wyn Jones' beard, I do like it, but it may be seen as he looks like a homeless guy as well. Oh, clock's been paused at 38:07. I think there's someone being checked over. As I say that, the clock's been paused again. Here we go then, a scrum right in front of South Africa's try area. Big moment before half time. Come on, Toje now. Oh, Toje taken down as well from his teammate. Lines formed together there. Tom Curry in line to pick up the ball. Then it was Russell. Oh, come on. Now Owens. Owens got the first and only try of this match so far. Oh, and I think they've been given a penalty, South Africa. Penalty awarded to them. Again, they're showing why they're just so good when it comes to getting to them near the try zone. They're so good defensively. It's so frustrating, but so admirable. And I think that might just be it for the rest of the first half. Penalty for not releasing. I think they'll kick it out, South Africa, but I'd imagine that this will mark the end of the first half as we've reached the 40th minute. And there you go, half-time in Cape Town, in which has been a very, very interesting battle so far. I say half-time. Are they going to do a line-out? I honestly thought they would kick out and that'd be it, but no, I don't think so. I got a bit carried away there, folks. Yep, they do the line-out, so ignore me. Elwyn Jones trying to grab the ball in the huddle there, but he's instead just pulling Mempempe's shirt as South Africa push it through as a group on the right-hand side. Is that it? No. Is that not it for half time? Referee just having a word with one of the other officials and his colleague. So we're a minute and a half over the 40th minute. Not sure what's being done here. It's currently South Africa with the possession in terms of when we last played, but Evans Ali says Lions, Lions, Lions in capital letters. So there's going to be a TMO decision on whether or not there was foul play. They're showing the video replay of it now. From my angle, I'm not seeing much in that. Well, 3-4 minutes ago I'd have said it was half time, but instead we've got a TMO decision here that delays it. And they're still looking at the replay as we speak. Diane Muller says Box need to pull their act together. Hopefully they all get a knock over the head in the locker rooms. This is what I mean. I honestly don't think the Lions would want to go into half time at all. I think they were happy with how they were playing, and when you pause for 15 minutes or so, it can be sometimes hard to get back in that rhythm for the second half. Because that first half was, for me, was the Lions doing a good job, and a lot better from last week anyway. Still waiting on this TMO review. About to reach 44 minutes now, 4 minutes over the match clock. While we wait, be sure to click that subscribe button. If you're a rugby fan, click that subscribe button. Give us a like as well. Appreciate your support. Oh, and actually, after all that, despite the TMO review, it has ended at half time with the Lions leading by 4 points. 10-6 they lead in this deciding test in this series of the Lions Tour in South Africa. So it is South Africa 6, Lions 10. And it's a bit more like it from the Lions in this first half when you compare it to their last test from last weekend in Cape Town. So it is 10-6 to Lions. Let us know in the live chat page. Share us your thoughts and we'll read it out throughout the halftime break. Who's impressed you so far? Who's been the better team? The Boks or the Lions? Do let us know. And, I've got a cup of tea coming in. Thank you very much. Oh, and a Kit Kat as well. So, do get in touch with us, folks. And as we say that, I'm going to quickly take a 2-minute break, but don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be right back ahead of the second half. Welcome back to Let's Talk Sports live watch along of South Africa versus the British and Irish Lions in the third test, the final test of the Lion 2021 tour. I can't believe it's come to the end. You know, they've been out there they've been playing together for the last 6 weeks, 8 weeks, and it comes to an end in the next 40 minutes or so. It's end of an era nearly for our British and Irish Lions team and Warren Gatland, of course. I mean, do let me know, folks, but I take it we don't know who our next coach will be for the next tour, which is in Australia in 2025. But who knows? It might be Warren Gatland again. Of course, he's no longer part of Wales. He's not part of their team anymore. Someone else took over that place. We did ask you before we left for our quick break where you're watching from today. Some of you mentioned my mum. Yep, that was her who delivered me the tea. Hero. Annie watching from Durban. Daniel Pickes watching from Suffolk in the UK. We got Sambus Math saying we need to change the game, boys. Well done for now. Joanne Johnson is also watching in Cape Town. That, of course, is where it is being played, but sadly no one can go and see the game as fans, which is a real shame. So it must be very weird for you lot watching in Cape Town but not being able to go to the game, which knowing that the stadium is just down the road, which of course the ground is known for being right next to the sea. It's a beautiful setup, beautiful stadium and beautiful views. And I did probably say this in the previous watch-alongs of our Lions tour, especially in the last 2 tests where basically I would love to go and see Cape Town. It does look like the place to take photos, that's for sure. Groot Cern saying living in Red Hill, Surrey, UK, but born and bred in Durban of South Africa. Ryan Swanpole, I hope I've pronounced. If I get these names wrong, I do apologise. Saying Northern Cape here. Chalkboard saying come on Lions. We got Jacko Forey saying come on Bucks. Do get in touch on our live chat page, folks, and we'll do our best to read out your messages. So in case you've just come back or you haven't seen anything yet, in the first half it's the Lions that lead by 10-6 thanks to a try from Mr. Owens, his first ever international try for the Lions, and of course a penalty and a conversion scored from Mr. Russell, who had to come on to replace Big R, who went off injured very early on in this match. So I think I've just noticed that there's some Lion players that have just come back on. Simon Janssen is watching from Paris. Who are you supporting then, Simon, unless you're British or from South Africa? Megan Berry is watching from Ireland. I love Ireland, Megan. I just love Ireland. I only went to Ireland once for a weekend in Dublin for my 21st. I think it was my 21st. Can't remember much. There was a lot of Guinness involved, but my word, it was amazing. And I absolutely love Ireland. And Ireland have no doubt the best accents in the world. So yes. Well, it looks like we're getting ready then for the second half. We're about to kick off. Let's get the crowd noise back on. Yes, it's fake, as it's been labelled on the live chat page, but anything to try and get it sound a bit more atmospheric and get us closer. Zoe's watching from Germany. Are you German, Zoe? I didn't think there'd be an interest of rugby in Germany, to be honest. Anyway, first off has begun. It's South Africa with the kick. We've got Dr. Chris Davis saying, I'm here in beautiful Snowdonia. Barry says, now the Springboks will open up and finish this game and the tour with a win. So then it's South Africa with the ball. And we've got a line out here for South Africa. JP Lagrange saying let's go Bocky. Alan Jones saying Lions. Zoe saying Lions forever. We've got our first scrum of the second half. And it'll be reenact to make the put the ball in between them. Scrum is one of the weirdest things I've ever seen in rugby. Who came up with a scrum? I mean, I still don't get it. Marlon Mulligan has said box to show they are world class. Rian asking me, how's your tea? It's very nice, thank you. I always have 2 sugars if I ever come round to any of your houses. Right, anyway, back with this game. The match has been paused at 42-14, it seems. One of the South Africa players is being strapped up at the moment. So while that's happening, the match, of course, has been paused. Daniel Picker says, don't worry, been watching it for years, not sure anyone really gets it. It's just the most random thing. I've got nothing against it. It's just, I just don't get it. It's so weird. Come on then, let's get this scrum going. It looks as though, well, so penalties conceded from scrum. Lions 2, South Africa 1. So Vunipola did come on from the half time. Pollard's made the kick, so there'll be a line out awarded for South Africa. Yeah, Vunipola's, oh, he's only just come on. It looks as though he's replaced one of the injured players. Wyn Jones is gone. Number 1. We got Eric Williams saying, come on Lions, let's have some magic moments. We had some in the first half. We got Megan saying, from playing women's rugby, the scrum definitely helps get your anger out. I think we tried it at school, but because you're not allowed to be so brutal with it at school, I just didn't understand what the hell I was doing. I didn't understand my role at all. Some of you asking me to stream the screen that I'm watching on. I'm afraid I can't. But if you try out the link that's pinned on the live chat page, there's a free stream there via Sky Sports. So hopefully that'll help. Here we go then. South Africa. On to 6th phase. Now 7th. About 20 metres away from Lions try zone at the moment. As we reach 45 minutes. Here they come then, South Africa, looking for that first try of the game. They nearly got through. It's with Rinak. Oh, Khaleesi's nearby. South Africa have got to hurry up here. They're not going to release the ball. There we go. Oh, good block. Oh, if the Lions, can they get lucky with the kick? I think that'll be a line out for South Africa. Crystal asking me, is there any sport you don't watch? Horse racing, there's one for you. Possession in the second half, it's 80 for South Africa, 20 to the Lions. I know it's only been 6 minutes in, but you could just tell what a half-time team talk could do for a team that's behind, especially for a team like South Africa. The clock's been paused. Again, another player being checked out, this time for the Springboks, and he's got ice around his neck at the moment. I'm trying to figure out which player it is, but it doesn't look good. They might have to make a change here. Rian saying go, 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 Bok. They've shown that line out again. I think they're showing a few of the lineouts that we've seen in this game so far from both teams. So the pinned chat, it's the star message from the Let's Talk Sport channel, if that helps. So here we go then. Line out done for South Africa. It's all good. Khaleesi up against Tom Curry. Tom Curry, well, he got him down, but I think he felt the impact of Khaleesi's run there. And again, Tom Curry giving it away for not moving away. He's done that a few times in this series. But at the moment, Lions still lead by 4 points. If you haven't yet, folks, do subscribe to the channel. If you love your rugby and you love your sports, this is the channel to follow. Click that subscribe button. Anyway, we've got a straight kick coming up here for South Africa, which, the way Pollard's been in this series, he's got 2 out of 2 so far today. So, as a mathematician, that's 100%. I'm very good at that, aren't I? Straight down the line, surely. Yeah. Oh no, he's hit the post. Oh, I thought he had that, no problem. It was a straight kick. That surprised me. Lions pick up the ball from after the rebound, so they don't get to reduce that lead off the Lions. Chance wasted there for South Africa. Here come the Lions then. On the left-hand side. Come on then. Kick done, South Africa. I've got it. I think there'll be a line out here for South Africa. You just know this is going to be a tight finish. Is it me or is there like smoke in the air in Cape Town? As in the stadium, which I have no idea why. Oh, Lions just win the line out there. That was scary. Handling areas, South Africa 3, Lions 4. Yeah, I'm not sure what. It seems to be fog or smoke or something coming into the stadium. I'm probably just imagining it, but it seems a bit odd. I know it's winter time in South Africa. Alan Riverton saying, watching from Tokyo at the Olympics early morning. Yeah, you're 8 hours ahead, so it'll be what, 20 past 2 in the morning in Tokyo. Of course, Tokyo will be waking up to the final day of the Olympic Games. It's gone quick, the Olympic Games, but you always forget it's only 2 weeks long. Barry says it's very misty in Cape Town. Of course, do show your support for the team that you're getting behind for this match on our live chat page. Checking the poll, nothing's really changed in terms of percentage. 75% of you believing that South Africa will win this third test, while 25% have gone for the Lions. We've got a scrum here now for South Africa to start in just a moment. We got no Max Sabiso Bill saying hi all the way from South Africa, Cape Town. Hello there. Daniel Piquet saying good Olympics for Team GB. Yeah, pretty good. Especially when a lot of them have not had much training because of COVID. I think we're currently 4th in the medals table, which will probably stay like that now because there's not much events left of the Olympics. But it has been good to watch. From what I've watched anyway, a lot of it's been on when I've been at work, which is a shame. Here we go then, South Africa trying to push it forward from that scrum. It's been a bit stop and start over the last few minutes. Here's a Toje. Diane Muller saying we have to win. Turnovers 1 is Lions 5, South Africa 2. Here's Colby. We haven't seen much of him in this game. Ah, Toje, good tackle, good tackle. Surely that's theirs. Yes, it is. Great tackle. A couple of the players getting wound up here. Colby looks to be injured again. He was in the middle of quite a few collisions last week, including a moment where I used the words of a psychopath shaking Tom Curry, and he's smaller than Tom Curry, so he was a brave man. having a TMO review here. That's why the clock's been paused at exactly 53 minutes. Got Diane Muller saying South Africa look a bit flustered. So we've still got 27 minutes left of this series of the Lions Tour of South Africa. Do let us know who's going to win. Well, they're doing a TMO still. Wayne Kruger saying we need some tries now, South Africa. I'll be amazed if we see even more than one try in this game. It's been one of those again, just like last week. If you've just joined us or you're enjoying the stream, remember to give us a like and of course click that subscribe button to follow our videos and live watch-alongs on the channel. Let's Talk Sport is your home for sport watch-alongs, whether that's football, rugby, golf, tennis, UFC, you name it. We try and cover as much of it as we can. Tomorrow we're doing the Styrian Grand Prix in the MotoGP, which is at 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, so do join us for that. Meanwhile, back at this game in Cape Town, and it looks as though South Africa have had a penalty awarded. And it looks as though Raghu Smith is going to come on for Daiga, the number 5 man. And here comes Pollard as he makes his few steps back. Completely agree with you, Leslie, saying that it seems a bit of a boring game, stopping and starting. There's been a lot of that in this series, and you can only take so much of it. Pollard, has he got it? I think he's missed. Yes, he has. He's missed again. So that's 2 out of 4 he's missed. Two kicks he's missed so far, 2 he's made. And the scoreline stays as it has been since the start of this second half. South Africa 6, Lions 10. Mr. Russell will make the drop kick, who came on to replace Big R in the first half early on. Terry Rowland agrees with you there, Leslie, I think. Saying last one was bad. Yeah, the last test was quite forgetful. Natasha says, excuse me, I said greetings. Greetings from Bavaria in Germany. I'm a born South African. I do love Germany. I've only been to Germany once, but I absolutely loved my weekend trip to South Africa. I went to see Stuttgart play. No, not Stuttgart. Getting my words mixed and everything mixed today. Schalke, I saw them play. I saw much of Gladbach play, and I also saw Hertha Berlin play. All 3 matches in 3 days with some of the lads. It was great. Daniel Pickers asking if Smith is on the bench. You know what? I'm not sure. I think he might be. Rian says take Pollard off. Well, he's missed 2 big kicks there. Those kicks would have got South Africa in the lead, and I think this could come down to kicks. Right, Lions, they've been quiet since the interval, and here they come with the lineup. Can they finally get themselves going in this second half? Come on, Oh, Tom Curry. Oh, he's done it again. He's given the ball away nearly. Vunipola has got it back, luckily. But Tom Curry's made some moves in this series where he's got to be careful. Dr. Chris Davis says Smith isn't on the bench. Here comes South Africa now. Here they come with a bit of a sprint. This might just get them the try. Colby's on his way and he scores. And South Africa get their first try of the game. And what a time to do it. They take the lead. 11-10 they lead. That's a big try. They just come. It came out of nowhere. The pace was there for them. Colby did brilliantly. Down the right flank, and Lions had no chance of stopping him. He was a man on a mission. It was just all of a sudden given to them at the right time, at the right place, down the right flank, where the Lions had most of their players up there, and there was hardly a defensive line to go back to. And Colby, well, they had to get that one, and they now lead by 11-10. Lions, they're going to have to go for it now. A kick may still do it, but if South Africa can make this penalty, then they will, of course, go 3 ahead. William Bryan says, no! Diane Muller says, yes, my bones were right. Phil Cham says it was only a matter of time. Well, they're having a TMO review here, so let's not get carried away, South Africans, because they might just cancel it. Not really sure why. They're not looking at it as a offside, are they? Well, at the moment it's a TMO review, so the scoreline is at 11-10. Will it stay like that, though? Ooh. This is going to be an interesting decision. I can't see there being anything wrong with this, honestly. I think South Africa have got a fair try there. I forgot to pause the clock. 56:39 it's been paused on. Daniel Pickett's asking for a South African TMO, I believe. Well, it is a review on their try. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Zoe says cancel, please. Evans Ali saying please cancel it. Well, Diane's saying there's no clear evidence of a knock-on. I think I think they've given it. Now, has Khaleesi gone off for South Africa, because I've noticed he's sitting on the sideline there. I didn't notice him go off. So it looks as though it will remain 11-10 for South Africa. As the clock started again. So Pollard, it's a big kick for him. He's missed the last two, so he knows he's got to get this one. Yep, he's got that one. And South Africa will go 3 points ahead with 23 minutes left on the clock. South Africa 13, Lions 10. Remember to subscribe, folks, if you've just joined us and you're enjoying this stream. We'd really appreciate your support if you click that subscribe button. It is free to click that button as well. It doesn't mean you have to pay for anything. It just means that you become a follower of the channel and you can keep kept up to date of our future watch-alongs of when they go out, especially for our rugby followers. Back with the game then. Lions have got to get themselves back in this. Is this all here? Is this all set up to be a draw? Because Lions know a kick will do it to get them level, at least with the Springboks. Because I can't see Lions scoring a try. The second half they've been cold as ice, and I feel like South Africa are playing this game with them, where starting and stopping goes towards them in terms of the favour goes for them instead of the Lions. Carl Sinclair is come on to replace Tadej Furlong. Connor Murray's coming on for the Lions as well. He's replaced Ali Price, the number 9. So a couple of replacements there for the visitors. Meanwhile, we've got a scrum which South Africa will start with. Of course, no de Klerk this time. I don't think he's available. I think he is injured. I'm trying to remember if he was injured in the last test, as in, did he go off injured? I can't remember. He's such a good player. Now, one thing I remembered from this game as well, or last week, was that I felt like Lions were done after an hour of play. It just felt like their energy had gone, and I worry that this might happen for them this time, where first half, no problem, second half, different ball game. And people need to remember you have to play for 80 minutes, not 40 minutes. What's he giving a lot? What's he doing here? Well, Penn's conceded for the scrum. It's 2-2. And it's going to be a line out for the Lions. It looks like there's going to be a replacement made for South Africa. And I think Alwyn Jones is coming off, which is his 12th cap. He becomes third joint most capped Lions player. The most is 17 caps. So if he was ever to do that, he'd have to do at least one more tour series. Well, 2 tour series, basically. Which is quite crazy. Right, Lions getting a bit more of a flow going a little bit here. They need to. .61.5 minutes. Oh, there's a bit of blood there. Taking the player out. South Africa penalised there. Franz West says, no, nothing changed with the Lions. Only the Boks came up with a different game plan. I think I have to agree. Stephen Kitshoff's gone off for the Boks now. So it's a 44-metre kick here for the Lions. This is a big kick for Russell because how many more opportunities are they going to get between now and the next 18 minutes? If they make this kick, it's set up for a draw. I'm sorry, but it is. It just feels like a kicking game. Now, Finn Russell's been great so far. He's had 2 out of 2. Oh, is it too long? Oh, no, he got it. He got it. That's a big kick. And with 18 minutes to go, we've got a hell of a game coming up here. It's 13 all. Where is this going? We're going to have a dramatic climax, it feels. Quinn TV saying the Lions are a team of 4 countries, yet they still struggle to win. I just think it's chemistry. You're having players that don't play together only every 4 years. It doesn't always work out, sadly. It's no different, if you think about it, the Lions is no different to like having Team GB for the Women's Olympic Football Tournament. They got to the quarters, but they weren't great. They weren't great to watch. A lot of English players, but some Scots and Welsh players in that mix, and it just didn't work out, sadly. They've just made a kick again there, and it will be a line out. This is tense. This is tense now. I don't know what to expect. Been a couple more changes there for South Africa. Daniel Picker saying thank you, Jamie. What do you mean by that, Daniel? What have I done? Just about a quarter of an hour to go. Zach Piper says, I draw if they... He says, I swear, if they draw another series... I know. Not another one. Not when it's every 4 bloody years. They're showing the second test between South Africa and the Lions. A quick replay of the second test in 2009, which Africa won 28-25, which I think was the last kick of the game. There he is. He's still playing for the Boks after all this time. Here they come then. We've reached 65 minutes, quarter of an hour to go. South Africa with the ball. Sippo makes a good point. I wonder why the Brits don't have a national team for all sporting codes. Yeah, I'm not sure. I get it when it comes... Yeah, I don't know. It's like, why is it in the Olympic Games we have Great Britain? Then when it comes to football, it's not Great Britain, it's England, Scotland, and then rugby, it's England, Scotland, and Wales and all that. You do feel like, I get what you're trying to say, it's not consistent. I honestly don't know the reasons for it. But as we say that, I think South Africa, do they have a penalty? Yep, they do. Which, as I said, this is a kicking game now. I said there won't be any more tries. I'm sticking to it. This one is 42.5 meters away from the sticks. Top point scorers for South Africa of all time is Percy Montgomery. After 102 tests, has 893. Big kick. I think he's got it. Yep. Big kick as Pollard has gone off. His reserve man has got the kick. And now they're 3 points ahead. Can the Lions respond? Oh, this is a tense game. 16-13 to South Africa. Oh, here they come. Lions, come on. Is this a try? Oh, why didn't he stay to the left? He cut in. I don't know why he did that. I felt like there was an opportunity down that flank. A try here would change everything. Oh, no. Lions really pushing it now, which we haven't seen much of in this series. It's only now they're starting to show that. It's a fifth phase. This is it's one of the best defensive lines in the world of rugby, no doubt. Where are they going now? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. That's it, that's it, that's it. Ah! Not making any progress again, come on. Oh, he's lost it. Oh, damn it. Oh, there was a push there. Not moving away, it seems, towards South Africa's number 4, which is Etzebeth. Etzebeth's another, well, all the rugby players, but Etzebeth's another scary one. They're going to have to make a kick for a line out here, Mr. Russell. Big moment here, line out for the Lions. This might be the closest they'll get to that try. Oh, he's won the ball, good one. Now push it forward, come on. 3 meters away, surely. Big moment. This is the biggest moment of the series so far with 10 minutes to go. they got it? Don't think they have. They got it in the try zones, the Lions, but they didn't put it down. Alan Wynne-Jones watching on his seat. He obviously isn't playing anymore. He's off the pitch. The world champions on the back foot at the moment. It's been paused to 70-25. Look at the carries here. Lions 89. South Africa 49. Meters made 185. Only 185 to 174 for the Lions, so it's quite close. They've got the Lions cuddly toy on the sideline watching on. I actually quite like the whole thing of that Lions toy. It's brilliant. And I think they do try and make sure like each player has to look after it when it's in their hands. They can't let it get ripped or anything. I'm thinking, from what? Come on, Lions, come on. We drew the last series. It was, it was a result you could take when it's the world champions. We're against the world champions this time, but another draw. Do we really want that? They're going for it, there's no doubt. The Lions are no doubt trying to go for it here. Nine minutes to go. Looked like there was a collapsing scrum there between the two. Of course, don't forget to subscribe, folks. Click that subscribe button. Give us a follow on YouTube. We really appreciate your support. We only started doing watch-alongs at the start of the year, and it's your support that makes this channel its reasoning and to keep going. Oh, we've paused the clock again. Here we go. Oh, South Africa have won the ball, I think. It was a knock-on. So Penn's conceded now. 3 for the Lions, 2 for South Africa, and that could be very crucial. I've said it before, I'll say it again. This has all got a set up for a draw, this. I just expect a kick for us and it'll end 16-all. I've probably ruined it now. So, South Africa have a line out here. And they win it. 7 minutes to go. They need to get it out their own half for now, really. This is a big run. Fantastic run from Conan there for Lions. I think he went past the halfway mark. And the Lions do have the ball as the game's just been paused. And it was in at the side for South Africa. That's why the Lions have the ball. Sippo says a draw would be a dreadful outcome, God forbid. I'll take a draw instead of a defeat, though, as a Lions fan, because I don't think we deserve to win the series, to tell you the truth. I don't think we've been good enough. I think South Africa have shown a lot more tactic. Well, we got a kick, and this could be the biggest kick of the series. Russell, he's been brilliant. 3 out of 3, 100% today. He didn't appear in the last 2 tests because he was having Biggar in front of him, and of course Owen Farrell came on as a late replacement in the last 2 tests. This is a big kick for Finn Russell. Has he got it? Yes, he has. What was I saying? A draw could be an outcome. We got 5 minutes exactly to go. Who's your money on? 5 minutes to go. Who's going to win? Either way, we're going to have a tight outcome. I said that 10 minutes ago, but for sure now. Oh, we're not going to have another bloody draw, are we? Come on, let us know on the live chat page who you're going for. Is it going to be a draw? Is it going to be a win for South Africa? Or is it going to be a win for the Lions? Let us know. I should have put a draw on the bloody poll now. Change says no draw, stronger together. Here they come now, the Lions. This would be a ridiculous win if they get this. Sue Ellen says just cancel the last 7 minutes. No, what are you talking about? Come on. It's deep in South Africa's half. They've got the ball, the box. Tackle down. What's the referee doing here? Got 4 minutes to go. Oh, God. All of a sudden, the Boks are looking a little nervous and worried on the bench there. So are the Lions, to be honest. I think both teams are. Right, so South Africa made the kick. It's back into the Lions half. Are they going to... Oh, he's fallen over. He's still got the ball, though. Jesus. That was Henshaw who fell over. I think he was starting to get nervous just making the run forward. I'm not sure what that kick's done. It's just giving it away. What's the point? You may as well go forward with the ball. What are you trying to do with that? And because of that, they've given South Africa the ball with exactly 3 minutes to go. And so have South Africa now, and it's... Oh, what's he done? Oh, for God's sake, Russell. He's had a great game, and he made a simple catch look very unbearable to do. He just dropped it. How's he dropped that? There was no one on him. There was no one on him, and he dropped it out of his hands and gave it away. And if South Africa score now, it'll be on him. I don't mean to speak like that, but you know what I mean. All it takes is a drop kick if you think about it. South Africa at the moment have that possession with just about 2 minutes to go. We've got a hell of a nerve-wracking end here. We had that kind of watch-along between France and Wales in that Grand Slam match. South Africa have pushed it a few more metres away. Lions defence nearly lost him there. How's your nerves? Warren Gatlin, I wouldn't have a clue what emotions he's going through. He's wearing a mask at the moment. And Lions penalised for not moving away. A minute and a half to go. Clock has been paused, it looks like. And there's a replacement for South Africa. Leroux has gone off. That's him done. A minute and a half to go. 90 seconds till we reach 80. So it is a kick. Yeah, it is a penalty kick. And even one of the Lions players on the bench just can't watch. He's just sitting like this. Just looking like he's accepted defeat in a way. Well, it's a straight kick. 34.1 metres for the box. And he's made one out of one so far, Mornstein. And that was at a much difficult angle from the right hand side, so you'd feel he should get this unless the pressure gets to him. And he got it. Damn it. And it looks as though Springboks are a minute away from winning the series. So South Africa lead 19-16. With a minute to go. Damn. Lions have got to go for it now. This is it. The moment they lose the ball, that's it. It's done and dusted. Lions will be defending like hell now with the next 40 seconds. I think Daniel Piquet has given up already. He says, congratulations, Box. All they need is a kick, really, the Lions, just to get the draw at least. But, yeah. Such a shame. To lose that closely against the world champs as well, it's you'd rather get thrashed, to be honest, when you lose so close. I would pause the clock. It's literally been paused at 79:58 on my stream, but on the screen that I'm watching on, I'm not pausing it now because it is pretty much 80 minutes. Oh, Roran Gatlin, he must be gutted. Well, I say that. It's not over, but they're on course, South Africa, to winning this now. Diane Muller saying, looks like you'll be buying that Castle beer, Jamie. I'll have to see if we have any in the shop. I'll have to try it. If there's any other beer that you lot would recommend me trying, I'd be more than happy to try it out. Can't beat trying out new beer. Well, we lost to this. I think we lost to South Africa in our last tour in 2009, and it looks as though we're going to bow out again here. We've got a scrum with 2 seconds left on the clock. And that's it. It's over. South Africa have won the series 2-1. They've won it. They've won the match 19-16. And in all fairness, they are celebrating like they've won the World Cup. And do you blame them? It's been one of those kind of series. It's been close. It's been a big rival between the two sides. It's not been pretty to watch, but at the end of it all, they won't care. South Africa have won the series by 2 tests to 1. Well, okay, it's not over yet. It's in South Africa's possession to kick the ball out, though, as we've passed 80 minutes. Lions have conceded. Alan Wynne-Jones has already done some handshakes on the side. Yeah, it's over. Good to see Finn Russell and one of the other South African players just have a good hug about it anyway. You know, at the end of the day, I think the Lions can be proud to have given them a good challenge, at least against the world champions, to get that group of players together for just a month or two, and then to head to South Africa and come so close. You know, I think you got to look at the positives there. But well done to South Africa. They win the series just like they did in 2009. And Stern, with that big kick at the end, like he did so many years ago, some of the Lion players are really gutted. There's some tears in their eyes as well. Just shows how much it means to them, this tour. They've been away from family and friends and all that for so many weeks, a couple of months maybe. And of course, in quarantine as well. It's not been easy for those Lion players. And to go home empty-handed, they will be gutted. So, South Africa win 19-16. But that's the Lions' first tour defeat since the last one in South Africa in 2009. They won the Australia tour and they drew the New Zealand tour 4 years ago. But congratulations. Well done. Let us know in the comments, folks. What did you think of that? Neil Durrett says, certainly entertaining. Those last 10-15 minutes, it certainly was. But yeah, it's hard to take in. But while you're still on the stream, folks, remember to subscribe to the channel. We could really do with your following. We're trying to grow our following on YouTube. We've passed the 4,000 mark of subscribers today, so thank you very much at home for helping us reach it, and we're now aiming to get to 5,000 subscribers. Crystal Rose says their country really needed this win. I mean, yeah, of course it's been tough times for South Africa, but for them as well, in terms of the little history of their rugby in the last few years, they've nailed it. They won the World Cup 2 years ago against England in that final in Japan in November of 2019. Atoje there being defeated to South Africa again. Sadly though, I think there was just some mistakes in that team this year where, you know, Tom Curry made 1 or 2 mistakes. Russell made that big mistake late on in the game. It's a shame, but someone had to win, someone had to lose. So, we're just getting ready for the presentation. I do apologise, folks. Our match tracker actually paused once we reached 56 minutes of the game. But I didn't realise that until now. But it's too late now. It's back on. But yeah, I'm gutted. I'm gutted for the Lions. I especially for Ron Gatlin, great coach, but you do feel they didn't have a backup plan in these matches. Whenever it was up against them and they were having to fight back, it just felt like the Lions didn't have that in them. If they led the game, they were fine, but the moments where South Africa pushed back and all that, there really wasn't any. So, but the Springboks reminding us why they are the world champions after all this. But I completely agree with what Crystal said, though. It's great for South Africa. It's been a difficult time for especially the poorer countries over the last 18 months or so because of COVID, on top of the problems some countries have. And I think South Africa will certainly be cheering in Cape Town tonight and Johannesburg, all over the country. Let's hear what Alan Wynne-Jones has to say.
Again, in that first half, you were kind of dominant. Momentum was with you. What was going through your head at that stage?
We wanted to come out of our second half more the same. I think we did that probably after the early exchanges, and then the to and fro with the penalties probably, broke up the game. So probably similar to what we've seen in patches of previous games, but obviously, trading those threes wasn't what we really wanted to do, and we wanted to kick on. We couldn't necessarily do that.
There was frustration around the pace of the game last week. Do you feel the same tonight a little bit?
Yeah, I think we did, but I know that the next couple of questions would probably be regarding. So for sometimes the integrity of the game, you don't say anything about those things, and like I say, just hugely disappointed in the way it panned out.
And it was a brave call from Connor going for the line up there. Was it just a case of just feeling like you needed more than 3 points at that stage?
Yeah, I think so, but we did the same in the first half, and we scored, but obviously we got done for getting ahead of the ball, and obviously we scored in the first half, so it's a brave call, but we showed in games we could do that, and it's all hindsight now.
Biggest regret from that 80? Is it difficult at this stage to think about that?
It's probably in the immediate aftermath. I'll probably have to look at it, but like I say, huge pride in what the guys put out there today. To fall short, on a couple of calls is disappointing, like I said.
A few questions on you, Alan. I know you don't like talking about yourself, but you made it out here. The odds were against you. Despite the loss, how will you look back at this tour in comparison to the other three?
It's done now, so...
Now, this is your 4th Lions tour. I'm reluctant to say it's going to be your last, given who I'm talking to. You're going to sign off as a Lion great. If this is the last time that you put on that famous jersey, what will be your memories over the last 12 years? What was wearing that jersey mean to you?
Oh, it's funny, I think this one in particular, I had to work hard a second time to get out here, so I know a lot of these guys will be on the next one, so I look forward to watching them.
Alan, well done. You've been fantastic, Lion. Proud of yourself.
Well, he's clearly very emotional, Alan Wynne-Jones, at the very end there. He didn't want to talk about himself, but yeah, the tears were starting to come out at the end of the interview. But, good for him. Four Lion tours for him. So, that's 12 years of his service to the Lions team, because obviously it's every 4 years the Lions tour. And of course, Lions tour didn't get affected by COVID, if you think about it. Didn't get delayed like the Olympics or the Euros did, or got postponed. So, fantastic that the tour still went on ahead, even though there was no fans. But we're certainly going to miss him for the Lions, Alan Wynne-Jones. He's an absolute fantastic leader. I'm sure he'll play for Wales for another year or two, I'd imagine. But yeah, the next Lions tour is not until 2025 in Australia, and you'd think surely that's it. And I think you could tell from Alan Wynne-Jones, he's not expected to be on any other more tours. But we're just waiting for the trophy presentation, folks, before we end the stream. Again, just send us your messages on that live chat page. If you enjoyed the stream today as well, do subscribe and give us a like. And if you really want, do give us... Excuse me, sorry. I always sneeze at the wrong times, and I always sneeze when we're live. But if you really want as well, do send us a super chat. We really appreciate your support from whatever way you do it if you enjoy our content. So if you're wondering what our next stream is, it's tomorrow in the afternoon at 1 o'clock UK time. That's for the MotoGP Styrian Grand Prix. That's the first race since MotoGP's had its summer break. So do join us for that. And that is our next watch along on the channel. We've got more coming up later this week, mainly with the football. I think we'll try and do the Bayern Munich Borussia Mönchengladbach game on Friday night. Whether that's with me or with somebody else, I'm not sure. But do join us for that. If we do it, that's for sure. Actually, the one thing I didn't check was how did Leicester and Man City get on in the Community Shield? Oh, Leicester won. Wow. Leicester won 1-0 on the last minute with a penalty. That's incredible. Wow. Iheanacho, of all people, against his old club as well. And apparently Jack Grealish came off from the bench for Man City. So they add the Community Shield to their FA Cup this year. Didn't see the match, of course, but yeah, good win there for Leicester City. My mate Dan, he's actually gone to the game today. He's one of our members on Let's Talk Sport now and again. He went to Wembley today as he is a Leicester fan, so he'll be delighted with that. They're just showing that last few moments of that kick for South Africa that won them the match with pretty much 2 minutes to go when they got the last kick. We got Vishnu Ganesh saying glory, glory, Springboks. Mark1234 says yay, box. Annie says the atmosphere on the streets here in Durban is cool. Ashley Hendricks says thanks for this. Oh, thank you, Ashley, for coming to watch the stream. It's you lot at home that make this stream awesome in a way, in terms of having people to interact with throughout the stream. So really appreciate your support, folks. If you have any tips or advice, well, any honest feedback for our watch-alongs, we really appreciate it. We would like to read all of them. Diane Muller saying, Jamie, I love the fact that you're chatting about everything else, but the fact that South Africa has just won. Hey, come on. I congratulated you. I'm more waiting for this trophy presentation, but just seeing those Lion players just absolutely gutted. I guess you are watching from a British perspective, though. If you were in England, we wouldn't talk about you lot winning. It'd be disappointment and how crap we were or something like that, but it was a very close game at the end. But I think South Africa deserved it. That second test was, in that second half of that second test, South Africa were no doubt the best team. And I did fear, and I wasn't confident going into this game, to tell you the truth. I honestly thought Lions won't do it. Not if they can't get tries past them, and they only got the one try in this game, so just shows what it has. We got Jonathan saying, I hope the African continent was as hospitable as can be to the British and Irish Lions. We hope Australasia is as kind as we were. Oh, thank you, Jonathan. Oh, hospitality on about. Ah, fantastic. If you want to get in touch with us as well, I've just sent on our live chat page our email address. That's let's talk sport 655@gmail.com. So do feel free to get in touch with us if you have any questions or want to know what's coming up on the channel. Get in touch with me. Feel free to email me. I'll be happy to chat to you all at the end. So yeah, feel free to get in touch, folks, and it'll be good to maybe have some of you on our stream for future rugby watch-alongs. I'm not sure when our next rugby watch-along will be. It's normally our international games, but we will, of course, yeah, it'd be great to hear from you. Actually, this is an interesting comment from Afzal Noor Mohammed saying, I'm surprised South Africa won the series after a 19-month layoff. This is it. I didn't know that until this Lions tour started, which was South Africa not playing a single game after they won the World Cup. And, you know, fair play to them to win the Lions tour as well, without having much rugby being played, while, you know, England, Scotland, Wales and Ireland, they all played. They had 2 Six Nation championships still. They had that final round of the Six Nations. And yeah, and I just think, yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting. You know, they've all been able to play quite a bit of rugby and Premiership rugby for some of our players, which is the Gallagher Premiership. I forget the sponsors these days, but yeah, it's interesting how we've hardly played and you lot have. So yeah. Diane Muller asking, when can we catch you again? I'm doing a MotoGP stream tomorrow at 1 o'clock. That's our next watch along. We do all sorts of sports, so it's not just rugby. It's also football, F1, MotoGP, snooker, women's football. We're hoping to do some NFL maybe in the next month or so when the NFL season starts. That starts in literally a month's time. I believe it's pre-season at the moment. So yeah. all sorts of sports. We're open to other sports that we haven't tried out yet. We do tennis. We're hoping to do maybe a bit of cricket. I'm sure for some of you South Africans, you'd like to see some of that since you have a great cricket team, normally one of the biggest in the world. So, yeah. We're still waiting for the presentation to be done here. It's taken a while. You'd think South Africa would be up on the podium straight away. Well, actually, as I say that, they finally started because the officials and the referee are just picking up their medals for being the officials. I think they did all four. Yeah, they did all 3 matches, didn't they? So they get a medal for their contribution. I will be right back. Home problems because the cat is trying to get out through my bedroom door and she keeps scratching the door, so I'll let her out. There we go. Diane Muller says, the spirit of South Africa runs deep. Raz Reality Mackie says, I love my box. Go South Africa. Diane Muller says, after you following the rugby next weekend, do you have a Twitter account we can follow? So we do have a Twitter account. It's in the description below. It's Let's Talk Sport 12. So Let's Talk Sport 12. So at Let's Talk Sport 12, that's our Twitter account. I should start really sharing our account links on social media on our screen here just so that it's in front of you lot. But I'll have to do that next time. It's quite nice to see this. Kolesi, the captain, is giving every player their medal and putting it around their neck. I think normally the officials or, the organisers would normally give them out, but they can't because of COVID. But I'd imagine, obviously, Kolesi can do it because they're in the same bubble together and they've been together in the camp over the last few weeks. And they're playing together again next week. South Africa are playing Argentina next weekend. So there's no rest for the wicked for them. They're getting more game time in even after this Lions tour. But yeah, it must be pretty cool to have your captain give out the medals. I would say I'd do the South Africa-Argentina game on YouTube next weekend, but sadly I'm working next Saturday in Yorkshire for Huddersfield Town game, so since the football season will be back. Anyway, the players are on the podium. I think they're just waiting for the trophy to be given to them. I'd imagine Kolesi will bring it to them. We're not going to see de Klerk do what he did when they won the World Cup, which is him just wearing bloody well trunks or whatever it was in the change room. There he is standing right in front of Prince Harry. That was hilarious. You do think de Klerk's probably a party animal. They're taking a while to give them this trophy. When are they going to give them it? Clessy's still giving out medals. I think they're finally giving them out to their coaches and their directors and all that. John Davis says, well played, Lions, big respect. Here he comes, Kalesi, as he steps onto the podium with the trophy. As he tries to get through them all in the middle to lift the trophy. And it is South Africa that have won the series 2-1 as they lift the trophy. Champagne everywhere, ribbons everywhere, fireworks all over the stadium. And all the Lions could do is stand there and watch on and clap and show their respects to their opponents that they lost to today. It was tight, it was close, but the world champions prevail yet again after what has been a long wait for them to get themselves back on that pitch because of COVID. No fans in that stadium, but we know deep down in spirit, as we've seen on the live chat page today, there was a lot of fans that are delighted with the result. Not everyone. But yeah, fireworks now on display outside the stadium. Something tells me it's going to be a very, very long night for South Africa. Well, I think we're going to wrap it up there, folks, for our Lions series. First of all, thank you all for joining us over those last 3 matches, as well as today and the last 2 Saturdays that we did our Lions tour of South Africa. So thanks to all of you that joined me and kept me company throughout those games. It was probably around 6 or 7 hours of streaming to do all these. So really appreciate you lot supporting the channel, making it all worth it. And of course, there's plenty of other watch-alongs coming up on the channel. So don't go anywhere. Be sure, if you haven't yet, click that subscribe button so you don't forget the channel. Give us a like, and if you really want to, do give us a super chat and contribute towards the channel. And I think really we're going to wrap it up there. So congratulations to South Africa. They win the tour series by 2 tests to 1. Lions will go home empty-handed. And that is most likely Alan Wynne-Jones's last ever game as Lions captain and player. So thanks to all of you and see you later. Stay safe. And of course, give us a follow on YouTube. We'll see you tomorrow for the Styrian Grand Prix at MotoGP. Thank you for watching. See you later.